Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Good evening, everyone. This is Susie of the modernmaria.co, and I'm a business and mindset coach. I can hear myself. Okay, I'm a business and mindset coach for startup dreamers and new coaches. And welcome, guys, to Create Your Own Freedom series. It's a show where you can learn from different coaches around the world because I've been actively traveling around the world online to meet like minded people. And this is where I've met a lot of amazing coaches who are actively transforming lives and building a digital business at the same time. And for the past year, just like what I said, I've met these awesome coaches and I'm bringing them to you through this show because I want you guys to explore the different types of coaching for those people who wanted to get into the coaching business and also learn from their expertise and their stories. So for tonight, it's going to be a very exciting topic because this is outside of my, something that I've never mastered for the past 30 years of my existence and even more now because let's face it, it's really hard to meet someone during this time in the middle of the pandemic where we don't really have physical we can't meet each other physically. So, or maybe that's just a limiting belief. I don't know. Maybe that's something that our guest today will answer. And with that, I am bringing her expertise and her story in this show. So, she studied psychology, diplomacy, and graduated with a master's in sociology from De La Salle University in 2018. And she is also the founder of Singles Events Manila, a dating company that organizes some of the biggest gatherings for singles in Manila. This organization, founded in 2014, has brought hundreds of couples together and helped singles in the Philippines go out of their comfort zones, expand their network, and become smarter in choosing their romantic partners. And I really, really love the tagline, the freedom to choose of the Singles Events Manila. It provides a club for professionals and elite matchmaking and science based coaching sessions, which we're going to talk about later. And it also produces dating shows and podcasts. And our guest for tonight, she is happily married to her first love, also serves as a host in Kumu for ABS-CBN channel show called Dating University. So let us welcome on our virtual stage Vanessa Antonio. Hi, Coach V.
Good evening, Susie, and good evening to everyone who's watching the Modern Maria Code.
I'm so happy to have you again.
Yes, so happy to be back on a different show.
Yes. Yeah, I know you came from a meeting, so thank you so much for gracing us with your presence tonight. I am so excited, and I got so many questions in advance because I posted our poster last night, and so we're gonna go there later. Hello, guys. So, Rose, hello. 5 p.m. pa daw siya nag-aabang. So,
Oh, yeah.
yes. Yeah, Coach V is currently where in US?
I'm currently in Maryland.
Yeah. So, kailangan namin mag-adjust. But you guys, thank you for waiting for us. Thank you, Geraldine and Vladimir. Is that your husband?
Yeah. My ever supportive husband is here.
Woohoo! All right. So I think, yeah, some of my friends are also joining the conversation. I'm so excited for this. But before we begin with all the dating questions, because I think most of the questions are under that, yeah, hi, Vladimir. He said hi. Under that, no, that category. Of course, I want to know how you got started with coaching because I just joined the coaching industry last year and I know there's an intention, there's a bigger purpose behind creating Singles Events Manila. So before coaching, what was your story?
So before coaching, maybe I should start by like before Singles Events Manila because
Oh
that's how
yes,
I
please.
really, started serving singles. So before
Mm-hmm.
Singles Events Manila, Coach V is also single. So I myself I was a single person and I never had a boyfriend and I really didn't have a lot of dating experiences. And so I
Yeah.
thought para kasing ano pa lang, 12 ata pa lang or 18, nafe-feel ko na nasabi ko, God, bigay mo na yung Prince Charming ko. Gusto ko na yung Prince Charming kakapanood ko ng Disney. O, di ba? For a long time, I was praying for a partner, and I could see that God maybe thinks that I was not prepared for it. And so I was like thinking, like, what's happening? What's wrong? Like, I could see my classmates in high school, they were having relationships. My classmates in college, they were having relationships. And I was like thinking, paano na yan? Sabi ko, in the future, I want to be able to, find someone really special. But I also see other people, getting into relationship na hindi naman nila masyado gusto. But for the sake of, like having that experience, like, they
Yes.
go for it. But I was like, I don't think I want that. Gusto ko, like, when I meet someone and when I, get into a relationship with someone, gusto ko yun na. So parang ganun ang mindset ko. But Susie, I was telling you, even if I graduated from college, I was already a professional. Dating was actually very challenging. So I thought, how come there is no avenue for singles to meet nandun na, kumbaga collected na lahat ng singles, kailangan mong papumunta daw ng burol, ng kasal, ng birthday party, para lang makamit ng singles. And I think that's a lot of work for busy single professionals to do.
So true.
Yeah.
So true.
Even my friends even tried yung mga uso before, yung mga speed dating, mga ganyan. Sabi ko,
Oh, yes.
how would you connect with someone like deeply in this speed dating event when all you have is 5 minutes and what you do is parang what do you do, where'd you go to school? Sabi ko, ang babaw ng usapan, hindi tayo makakahanap ng Prince Charming dyan because we want to be able to connect with someone, emotionally and deeply. And so having said that, me and my friends decided na why don't we actually mount our own event wherein people do not talk, people will just be playing games. Ibig sabihin, dun mo makikita if the guy is pikunin, the girl is maarte, if she's like parang kawag, alam mo yun, yung parang
Yes.
up siya for everything.
Matitest ka na.
Matitest mo agad yung personality. And that's when, since I have a heart for psychology, I really love reading self-developmental books. And so, doon namin in-integrate na why not gawa tayo ng event wherein we play, we do psychology-based events, and that's when Singles Events Manila was born. But back then, Susie, Singles Events Manila was just a get-together. Kaya nga Singles Events Manila, get-together for singles. It was only during the pandemic that we realized that it would be such a good idea na habang ang mga tao nasa loob ng bahay, di ba, sobrang challenge sa mga singles yun. Kasi
Sobra.
you don't
Ako
have
talaga. I know.
I know, right? You don't have someone with you, so emotionally you still need that emotional connection, physical connection and stuff. But you wouldn't want to do it with like anyone else because unang-una health risk was there. So we thought of why don't we use this time to actually improve ourselves para pagkatapos ng pandemya, bongga. You are our new person. You are more skilled because I do believe that dating skill is a skill. So that means that, katulad ni Coach Vee, before, wala talaga akong ka-idea sa dating. Even flirting, I had to Google it, Susie, like how to flirt. Because I could see a lot of women, some of women are parang natural born flirt. Talagang konting lang, talagang yes, girl. Like, pero may mga women na super awkward like me. I get nervous when I interact with men kahit hindi ko crush. So sabi ko, kailangan ng practice, kailangan ng research, and at the same time, kailangan ng tamang mindset when it comes to dating. And so during the pandemic, we started, like I also had my certification from the US that time. So I was stuck here, but I was studying for Matchmaking Institute to get my certification. So I got certified, and I thought na since I have collected over the years, like insights, research,
Right.
observation from thousands of singles that we've served from Singles Events Manila, bakit hindi natin to i-share? Ano yung gusto ng mga singles? Ano ba talaga yung, proper etiquette when it comes to dating? Ano ba yung tamang mindset para imbes na nervyos ka, ma-excite ka sa dating? So Susie, that's how we started the coaching service of Singles Events Manila.
Oh my gosh. You know what? When we first had the interview, I was thinking like you're already doing that. So this is basically parang a pandemic success story because you were able to pivot the business to a coaching service. Is that right?
That's true because Singles Events Manila was basically like a ground event. So everything we were doing on the ground, but the pandemic hit and we could see that
Yeah.
singles need us now more than ever. No, hindi pwedeng like wala nang singles events, like wala nang singles na, who needs like connection and being, wanting to have that feeling of connection with other people. So all of our services, singles events, naging virtual, nagkaroon din kami ng single social club, kasama na dyan yung coaching. And of course, we have our elite matchmaking services. So all of those are virtual. And yes, the pandemic, no matter how very sad it was, we had to pivot and luckily Singles Events Manila has never been this like alive since 2014. So
My God.
yeah, it was really a time.
Super impressive. Yeah. Yeah. Kasi okay, just like what I mentioned earlier, right? I'm very big on mindset, and I love that you're highlighting that this could be a mindset problem for a lot of people. It's not fate, it's not destiny. It's like you have to learn the skill. I love that, and that brings so much power to single na kung nakakuha yung kapitbahay namin dahil sa skills niya, kaya ko din.
Exactly. And that's why I'm like a strong advocate for, kasi di ba Suzy, pinag-aaralan natin yung math para maging magaling tayo sa math.
Yes.
Pinag-aaralan natin yung engineering para magaling sa engineering. Why aren't we not studying love? Why aren't we studying dating when these are the things that really, really matters when you are on your deathbed? Like love
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
It's your home life, 'di ba? Sabi nila kahit gaano ka successful ng career mo, you'd still go home, you'd still like your happiness in your home life will dictate your overall happiness. So before home life, yon? Syempre love life muna bago ka magkaroon ng family. Pero before love life, it's dating life. So kailangan natin galingan sa ating dating life para, to be happy in home life. And Susie, that's why I'm an advocate for studying it. Kasi before, I didn't have much manliligaw. But when I changed my mindset, when I learned about the science of dating, I myself have tried it. Ay, ganun lang pala. Sana pala great. Realize ko na to. So, all women, and not just women, men, if you at least research, try the skills, and enhance your like social skills, your packaging, you could have better choices and you could have options when it comes to your dating life.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. I don't know, medyo na-hit ako dun because we coaches, we were always, trained to how to attract clients. And people are baffled paano natin na-attract yung clients. And I would think that is the same thing when attracting the love of your life, right? Like there is some things, there's some techniques and strategies that you can do as well to attract that person and have the freedom to choose. O sabi mo nga, dumami ang manliligaw mo. Nako, sobrang gusto ko niyan. Sige, okay. Let's let's
Because
have
I wasn't naturally skilled, so I had to do the work. And I believe that there's also a lot of women who have so much potential, men who have so much potential. Kapag hindi natap, sayang mamamatay tayo nang hindi natin nalaman yung potential natin, di ba, Susie?
I love it, Coach V. Yes, dapat hindi tayo mamatay without
Tapping on
without
this potential.
maximizing our potential. We have Gina here. I love you, Coach V.
I love you too.
Okay. So, I want to delve in deeper into the pivot. Sabi ko nga kanina, it's very hard to find a partner during this time, but you were able to like shift your business na naging booming siya in the middle of the pandemic. So, how sabi ko nga, it might be a limiting belief for me. Like, I can't make, or I can't create maybe genuine connections online. So, paano nyo siya nagawa with the Singles Events Manila or with your coaching services?
So first, for Singles Events Manila, what we do is we basically do the legwork for you. So instead
Right.
of you searching for dates, arranging the dates and everything, we find your dates, we arrange your date, pupunta ka na lang, nakaayos na, pipindutin mo lang yung enter Zoom, nandun na yung date mo. So basically,
Ay, okay.
hindi yun yung parang raffle draw na eto bagay kay Suzy. Syempre hindi. Gagawin ka namin ng profile, tapakit namin yung picture mo, yung description mo, and then we're gonna find someone, a single professional, who will also would like to date you. And syempre, nakita mo din yung profile ng date mo. So it has to be, the mutual interest must always be there. So we did like work for singles, but that was for our services. But at the same time, meron din kaming tinatawag na club, wherein we just gather you, all of you guys, via Zoom every Saturday. We just meet. We talk about, we talk about life. We talk about love life. We play a lot of games because we like gamifying things. Because we believe that when we gamify things, people are more relaxed when it comes to dating. Hindi yung parang hardcore na, kailangan ko na maghanap ng pangasawa. Like, you guys are all professionals. So if you guys don't benefit from each other, like romantically, you could connect, like professionally and as friends. But going back to coaching naman, yung coaching services naman namin, what's good is after learning those tricks and techniques, we have a club na pwede mong i-practice. So I always monitor my coachee. Like, all right, so you learned about the science of flirting this weekday or this Saturday we have a social club. So you have to be there. I want to be able to see you interact with singles. So it's really, not just the theories, but also being able to see them at work. And really, like, one of my clients, I tell her, like, she never had dates pa daw, either virtual or in person. I arrange her on 3 dates in a week because I want her to be comfortable in interacting with men. So a lot of mindset and action. So sabi nga sabi nga natin, 'di ba, nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa tao ang gawa. So a lot of actions also is needed.
Oh my God, that's so true. Because one of my friends asked me, "What exactly does a dating coach do?" And now you've told the story. So paano kapag so what happens after? Like after how do you customize your coaching services to each person?
Yes, definitely. So when you actually sign up with us, we already have list of topics. Like, what do you need? Do you want to be more confident? Do you want to learn the science of flirting and seduction? Do you want to learn how to, like, what are the best mindsets when it comes to dating? What do you need? So what's beautiful about coaching is we give you customized advice based on what you're going through, based on your experience, and most importantly, your love patterns. Kasi Suzy, di ba minsan, kapag nagbasa lang tayo ng libro, pag nagbasa lang tayo ng YouTube, like yung mga advice na di mo alam kung tumatama sa story mo. But if you work with a coach, then usually we have 1.5 hours. So I always tell my client, for the first 30 minutes, I want to tell you your love patterns. Like, kanino ka usually na-fall? Ano nangyayari sa life mo? And then for the next hour, that's when I give them tips, advice. And those are things that you can do after like an hour. Like, pagkatapos ng coaching session, pwede mo na siya ma-execute. So, I think for some, what they do is parang yung history mo, childhood. I mean, that's very good. I think they're coming from like a psychology perspective also, studying the history, your childhood and stuff. But personally, I like doing like moving forward. Where do you want to go? Gusto mo ba maging magaling sa dating? Gusto mo ba maging confident lang? Like, where do you want to go? And that's where we're gonna help you.
All right. I just want to shout out, Sarah is here and Jess is commenting, 3 dates a week, Suze. Book na.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah client, nakakaloka. Or some of my students are here as well. Cams, hi Ate Grace. Thank you so much for tuning in. And please, if you have questions, we will definitely answer that later on. So we will have a portion for Q&A, either about coaching business or about dating. So regarding I
Mhm.
want to hear like a success story because I think it will give so much hope for people like me and for other, professionals and even entrepreneurs. To be honest, I don't know, pero ang hirap kasi with the time and the time that you're spending to your business, napapaisip ko tama yung sinabi mo na parang it's a big decision actually that yung pagpili ng partner. And to be honest, like I enjoy so much being single, but then again, I also have this vision that maybe I will find a partner hopefully in the future, but then the pandemic is just a big hindrance right now. Is there any um parang notable success story that happened during the pandemic that you want to share with us? Just to give us
Sure.
hope.
So a lot of, when it comes to like singles events or kahit anong dating events, makikita mo sobrang daming, like women na sumasali, no? But
Yes.
one thing that I want to emphasize is yung coaching, hindi lang siya for women. Once
Mm-mm.
very special success story that I want to share you is a success story that happened to an engineer who is my coach.
Mm.
So, siya naman ang story niya, he met someone he feels like she is the one, pero he
Mm-hmm.
wants to know how to win her heart. So, meron din kami dun sa mga coaching services namin, like how to win her heart. It's like a program, like 6 to 8 week program, because that's where we teach like the science of courtship. Paano ba maging mas effective sa panliligaw? So, before kasi, ano lang sila, text, tapos lagi siya nagsusubong, like, Coach Vee, na-scene zone na naman ako, and everything. So, pero siya talaga convinced na siya na nahanap niya ng the one niya. Pero si girl, hindi na-realize na siya ang the one. And so,
Ooh.
story short, like so every week we were meeting. I'm telling her, oh, okay, this week I think gagawin natin. Like, how about next week? Let's try sending her this. Okay, how about you say this? When it comes to messaging, like, okay, ang dami mo na masyadong message, take a break, do not reply for 24 hours. Mga ganon, because I also want the man, even if patay na patay siya sa girl, I want him to
Yes.
keep his dignity, because I do believe that one of the keys to attraction is admiration. And so,
Mm-mm.
when the girl does not admire you, what's there to fall in love for? So,
Mm-hmm.
kahit patay na sa atin yung guy, like, you want, like, linolok up mo pa din siya. And so, in
Yeah.
short, after that 6 to 8 week program, Susie, in just a month, they were together. And now, I could actually show you, like, a photo of them. Hindi naman siguro sa akin magalit kasi nasa public na. No, but my coach is a very close friend of mine right now, and so
Uh-huh.
they're happily together right now. Actually, yung love story nila is being documented sa
Wow.
vlog, ay, hindi, vlog ni girl. So ganon kasi
Uh-huh.
parang
Uh-huh.
ano din ata siya, first boyfriend, or I don't know. So it was
Oh
really,
my gosh.
that was a very beautiful love story. And of course, as coach, 'di ba, for sure, Zuzi, tumataba yung heart mo kapag
Sobra.
nakatanggap ka ng mga, thank you story, and here are photos. This is what happened. Like, without your help, we won't be able to, like, be in this kind of relationship. So basically, what the guy needed was, kasi meron na siyang initiative kasi she approached Singles Events Manila eh. He
Right.
approached Singles Events Manila. So, napaka-importante yon, yung gwapo ka, magaling ka, professional ka, he was an engineer, pero he understands na may kulang, may pwedeng i-improve para maging mas magaling sa dating. And that's what we did. We worked on his confidence. We work on, being able to court effectively. Hindi pwedeng chat-chat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always tell him, like, one day, show up in the door, bigay mo na yung pagkain, alis ka. Ligawan mo pati mga kaibigan, because I believe na yung the best marketing strategy is hindi ikaw telling how good you are, but actually, her friends telling her that you are the one. So
May
something
referral.
that's very fertile and everything. So it's really just understanding, like, the psychology of trust, like paano natin makukuha yung loob niya, how would you actually like please her na ikaw, intact pa din yung integrity and pride mo as a man. So these things, maybe in a little while I could show the photo of the couple. But
Oh,
Susie,
yes, please.
yeah, this is just one of the like many successful love stories na hindi mangyayari kung hindi may isang tao na nagkaroon ng initiative na I have to work on something.
I love that. It really comes from you, right? So for you to attract the right person, definitely, yun nga, sabi mo, it's the mindset, it's that courage na ikaw talaga yung mag-initiate. So let me just do a shout out. Irza, hi Coach V. O, di ba? Okay, so next is, how about kung hindi, okay, does it go like this? Like, kung nagpa-meet kayo ng hindi match, so may iba pa bang chances na makamit sila ng other people until they get the right match? Does it work that way or?
Yeah. So are we talking about Singles Events Manila services?
Oh, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Actually, we have packages wherein you could just meet 3 persons, and there are what we call, of course, our elite matchmaking services. And these are the services na sige, go lang. What are your preferences? Hanggang makamit ka ng convince ka yung ikaw yung mismo yung magsasabi na Coach V, break mo na tayo because I want to take some time with this person. So ganon. But these elite matchmaking services, of course, it's not for everyone. It's called elite matchmaking because these are for people. Usually, most of our, if not all of our clients are, really people who are already doing very well in their career na wala na masyadong time talaga sa dating. Gusto na nila yung parang, uy, hanapan mo ako ng ganito, hanapan mo ako ng ganyan. So like here in America, it's such a very common thing to do because, di ba, karamihan ng tao dito, it's really work, work, work. But also, like, we all understand that's very universal. Human connection is very important. But in the Philippines, slowly pa din, parang madami pang matchmaking, ano yun? So sometimes you have to explain it pa. But I'm happy that more and more people are opening up to this kind of services kasi hindi sila sanay na ina-outsource ang dating. Diba?
Yeah, of course.
Sabi niyo,
It's a very new business. Diba? Sabi ko nga, I'm so amazed and I'm so happy that you started this in the Philippines because I think it's very innovative, diba?
and this is something that has been, done in a lot of, modern countries. And it's just a matter of time that it will also be like something big in our country. But like, the reason why there's no matchmaking companies in the Philippines, because it's very challenging to do well in something that most people do not understand. Diba? Kasi very,
Right.
dating na lang, gagawin mo na lang yan. Like, man, it's not that, like, maybe it will be easy for some, but if you really look deeper, like, look at the reasons why a lot of singles are like staying single, it's really because of options. Either hindi alam kung saan pupunta, hindi pinagkakatiwalaan yung mga kaibigang nirereto, yung mga and stuff. And so you outsource a lot of things in your life. So if you feel like you don't have the skill, the vetting skill, like if you feel like your pattern, you always end up with a drunkard, you always end up with an addict, you always end up with like a jobless person. That means like it's either you work on your love pattern, your mindset, or you hire someone who could actually like think objectively when it comes to finding you a partner. But of course, someone that you also like. But what we're saying here is we don't want your parents to cry on their like on your wedding day. Hindi yung cry of happiness, yung cry na parang sayang yung anak ko. Pinakain ko ng 3 times a day with merienda, tapos mapapakasal lang sa ganyang lalaki or ganyang babae. Syempre, we owe it to our parents also to, like at least make them happy by ending up with someone who is worth our years and our time here on earth, because that's very limited.
Yeah. That's so true. And it's good to highlight as well that aside from the fear, I think yung culture kasi natin, there are a lot of limiting beliefs when it comes to love. Like, you have to wait, you have to, parang women cannot make the first move. All of these things, I think, nakaka-apekto talaga siya on how we navigate through dating, right? So, at least, just like what you said, it's kind of changing now. also because naging catalyst yung pandemic, because I really honestly don't know how much longer will this will this pandemic go, kasi meron pang Delta variant, but the
Correct.
people are really seeing that, okay, what do I have right now? I have Zoom. I can interact with people digitally. So this is the perfect spot for you guys. So it's amazing to see that on a business perspective, on an entrepreneurial perspective.
Yes, seriously. I mean, like when we talk about this pandemic, yun na nga, nakaka-paralyze if we think about the things that we can't do. But really, when you talk to like a good coach, like a good matchmaker and stuff, they would tell you like, this is actually the best time to date, or this is the best time to prepare yourself to be good in dating. I mean, like
Right.
you can still like do so much, but at the same time, kung gusto mo talagang you really meet someone during the pandemic, virtual dates are actually very ideal because it will not force you, hindi ka matatapon agad like sa hook up, getting like intimate physically. Mafo-force ka na makilala mo yung tao without the influence of, like physical
I love that.
aspect. So, makikilala mo talaga siya kahit sabihin natin ay iba talaga kapag na-meet mo in person. Like, yes, but gusto mo ba ma-meet siya on a date worth like 3,000, 5,000 dinner na bastos pala yung ugali niya? Di, kilalanin mo muna sa virtual. Walang cost sa'yo, internet lang, tsaka cellphone.
I love it. Oh, konti lang ang risk sa inyo pareho.
Kasi nag-makeup ka, bumili ka ng napakamahal na dress, tapos just to find out, hindi pala siya, he's not, hindi pala kayo mag-connect emotionally. Sayang yung dinner date nyo, magastos pa mo.
Correct. I love that shift of perspective. Very practical, correct. The next thing is in relation to that, because you mentioned hookup. I know that a lot of, related to the app, ito mga dating apps. Because I know, mas tumaas yung din ng mga tao na nag-hangout inside the dating apps. Do you recommend this as well to your clients?
So for dating apps, especially when we're working with clients, we're very, very, we want them to find the one. So we're not very
Okay.
na hindi mag-matchmaking ka lang. No. When you are our client, we will maximize all ways for you to find the one. So what we do is we work on their dating apps. Another success story that we helped Susie is this person who is using dating app for years, and he was saying he's not getting any good match. And so sa coaching niya, his topic was how to be better in dating apps. And so, inayos namin yung profile pictures niya based on science, ano dapat yung mga profile pictures na ina-upload. Yung description niya, again, for professionals, please do not use emojis. These are the words that you have to be using so that it will give an impression that you are ready romantically, and so many things. So we've revised the dating app. Everything, picture, description, and even the way he messages people. By the end of the week, he found someone. So right now, they're already dating for like a long time. Hindi na siya masyado
Wow.
sa club natin because he is already like exclusively dating. So this is what I'm saying. If you keep on complaining that you're not getting any match, maybe it's not the people around you. It's you. It's your profile. It's your picture. And maybe, kapag inayos natin yun, baka tumaas yung likelihood kasi that guy wants to find someone na parang above his league. Mga ganyan.
Okay.
So, either that or also, Susie, there are people who are so good in interacting in person that they're a no-go in dating apps. Ibig sabihin kapag ganun ka, hindi para sa'yo ang dating app. Ang para sa'yo is in-person dating. So it's really helping these people realize ano ba ang strength mo when it comes to dating. Susie, in our dating sessions, we always start with what we call SWOT analysis of your dating life. So,
I have that in my business plan. Okay, I'm listening.
Business owner who's watching right now, what you do is you use SWOT for marketing, right? For business.
Yes.
But we
Yes.
use SWOT in dating. SWOT stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities,
Opportunities.
threats, right? But you
Yes.
can actually, sorry, excuse me. we can actually create like a list of your strengths, your weaknesses, what are your opportunities, and what are the threats when it comes to your dating life. So kapag nalaman mo na, ay, magaling pala ako dito, ay, weak pala ako dito, then you become more aware of yourself, mas prepared ka, mas confident ka, and again, confidence is very sexy when it comes to dating as well.
I love that. Okay, so guys, if you have guys and girls, if you have questions, please dive in a conversation. I have a question from a friend. Although, anonymous ko na lang siya.
No, sure, sure. Sige.
Alright, what if you met on a hookup app, but
Okay.
you click and still talks a lot? How can you ask the person if you can be exclusive? Especially for the fear that from the beginning, you were just hooking up. Meron ka bang mga ganong cases? I mean, if you're not comfortable, let me know.
No, we have this actually. Since we're doing our dating shows weekly, like last week we talked about friend zoning. This week we're gonna talk about friends with benefits. And I think hookup is kind of similar to that because the concern of those people who also, suggested that topic is there just like hookup? How do you wanna like level up the relationship into a more serious, diba, relationship? So is this a girl or a man who would like ask you?
He's
Oh,
he's
he
gay.
is. Oh, he's okay. Perfect. By the way, Susan, just to let you know, also during the pandemic, Singles Events Manila also started what we call Sam Rainbow. So we also expanded our services to the LGBT community also. So we
I
have
love it.
we have our elite matchmaking clients also who are gay men. So for this person who's asking na gusto niyang gawing exclusive yung kumbaga nagsimula sa hookup stage na relationship. The question is, sure ka na ba na yan ang gusto mong maging boyfriend? So ask yourself that, 'di ba? Before tayo kaba-kabahan mag-isip na paano natin siya magiging romantic partner. Sure ka na yan yung gusto mo. So kung sure ka na siya talaga yung gusto mo maging boyfriend, what's going to happen is para to protect your heart, and of course, Susie, for Singles Events Manila, we really, really take like our services na parang personal. Parang all of our clients, masyado kaming invested in their love story. So we want them to minimize the risk. Ayaw namin masyadong masaktan. So my advice for you, like whoever you are, na kinuhaan ni Susie ng question niya, all right, thank you, Susie, for asking that. Look at that person's number of investment to you. Is he investing time, attention, money? And compare that to the time, attention, and money that you are investing. Kapag feeling mo medyo 50-50 pareho, then if you ask that person, if you give like signs that you want to be exclusive, maybe that person will be responsive. Pero pag nakikita mo na ikaw lang yung super duper invested sa relationship, huwag ka na mag-attempt dahil masasaktan ka lang. Kasi ang kapag hindi masyado, makikita mo sa person na hindi siya masyado excited, ayan, importante yan, dapat excited for you. Kapag hindi siya masyado excited for you, medyo non-committal yung dating, alam mo na gusto ka niya, baka hanggang dun lang. Alright? So I'm not gonna give you like ganito, word per word, how to ask the person exclusivity. Before that, I want to challenge you to assess muna. Kumusta yung level of investment yung dalawa? Again, kapag hindi kayo pareho invested, baka ikaw lang yung super duper excited sa kanya lagi, then maybe, ikaw lang ang gusto maging exclusive. But if you really want to be exclusive with that person, the best way to ask that person is to just ask. Do not beat around the bush. Just say that, you know what, I think that this like hookup phase, like it can develop into something better. If you're interested, let's go for it. Let's be exclusive. If you're not, then like, thank you, next. But always remember, when you ask that big question, wag mong kulitin sa sagot. Ask the question and then give the person 12 to 24 hours to think about it. Wag mong kukulitin. Because when you do that, na parang lalo kang magpapakabait-bait, gagawa ka ng mga kung ano-ano, you will come off as desperate. And of course, law of scarcity, di ba? Ayaw natin ng taong parang super duper desperate naman. Gusto
I
natin
love that.
so drop the big question and give the person time to think about his answer.
I love that. I think he's taking notes right now.
No.
O, di ba? Ah, I'm really curious, like, in your, in your clientele, how many percentage are women and men?
So we have a lot. We have different services. So when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to our social club, which is
Mm-mm.
yung where we meet virtually every Saturday, it's
Mm-mm.
around like 50-50 or sabihin natin 60-50. Laging konting mas above ng konti yung women. But when you go
Right.
to some of other dating events, bibigyan ka nila ng parang 80% women. We don't want that. We try
Right.
to, as much as possible, maintain like equal amount of number para 'di ba there's like someone for everyone hopefully. But when it comes to coaching session, we're actually very happy that we're getting a lot of traction when it comes to men, because unang-una personally
Wow.
I like being able
Mm-hmm.
to coach men because
Mm.
they're very open also. At the same time, makikita mo, ang sarap sa feeling na makikita mong very timid naman, tapos i-empower mo siya, tapos tuturuan mo siya ng gato ganyan. Tapos he like conducts himself with pride, lalong sumisexy yung tao. So, di ba? Kasi sa lagi kang, di ba? Because I believe that one of the na pinaka-attractive na trait ng lalaki is, being able to parang sure of himself. So when you see men like that, you become intrigued. So when it comes to percentage, we have men and women in our coaching clients. We started as puro babae, Suzy. Puro
Mm,
babae.
yeah, yun nga eh. Parang naisip ko kasi in the Philippines, I mean, this is just an assumption. That's why I asked, like, baka mas kailangan ng mga babae because of our culture, right? Because yun nga, parang may ano ang mga parents natin, di ka pwedeng mag-make ng first move. So I'm really surprised that now we have like men initiating to get your service.
Yes, which is beautiful. And so, of course, ang women, ano yan, sorry men, pero ang women, the best yan. When it comes to self-improvement, they really work on themselves and stuff. So, consistent yung mga girls na yan when it comes to, like being able to go out of their comfort zone, learn something new. So, we have both men and women. But I just keep on saying na parang yung men, because that really surprises us, that even men are recognizing the fact that they can do also like way better in dating when you have like a coach to guide you along the way too.
I love that. Okay, ladies, because we have a lot of ladies in the comment
Okay.
section, and Rose too. I agree. 12 to 24 hours. She's taking notes.
Okay.
Ladies, please ask questions. Wala
Yeah.
ba kayong mga questions dyan, di ba? So my next question would be, what's the next thing for Singles Events Manila and for your coaching service as well?
All right. Wow. What's the next thing for Singles Events Manila? That's
Yes, something to look
exciting.
forward to.
So this morning, Susie, it's like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. here. So this morning, like I
Yeah.
had this dream. So hindi ko nakwento yung dream ko. Pero I realized na pagising ko, sabi ko, meron ng bagong service ang Singles Events Manila. So we thought of
Really?
something new. So basically, like I feel personally that my purpose in life is to create. And create specifically to dating. Sabi ko nga sa Suzy, kahit I'm already happily married right now, yung puso ko nasa singles pa. Kasi even if I am married for like how many years? 2 years. I'm in a relationship for 7 years already. I feel like
Mm-mm.
most of my life I've been single. And so naintindihan ko yung challenge, yung sakit, yung parang kailan ba yung waiting time ng mga singles. And so Singles Events Manila is developing services that will actually just help single professional make the world ng mga singles na mas maliit para magkita-kita
Mhm.
kayo, magkakilanlan kayo. And of course, since our tagline is freedom to choose, that's what we intend to do. We want you to realize that you are a great person. You have potential. You just have to realize that you can actually, have the courage to like ask a coach or like learn from the books, learn from the
Mm-mm.
experts. na may igaganda ka pa, may itatalino ka pa, may ikaka-confident ka pa. So, for Singles Events Manila, like I've told you, we expanded it sa LGBT services. So, we have so many, like, we have so many that's about to come out. So, please do check out yung Singles Events Manila on Facebook and on Instagram. But right now, I think I'll be happy to share that we might be creating also a social club for the gay men, because we understand. You asked a question about your friend who is like a gay person.
Yeah.
Yung social club namin ngayon is exclusive sa mga straight, babae and lalaki. But right now, since we are getting traction also sa LGBT community, and we want to serve like gay men who are done with the hookup phase, who are like, gusto ko na ng seryoso. That's why our clients are nasa 30s na, yung mga gusto na mag-asawa, gusto na magkaanak.
Yes.
Kasi kung hookup lang naman, mag-up na lang kayo. Pero if you want someone na serious, kasi again, if you really think about it, ano ang nakaka-influence ng home life ng tao? Love life? Ano nakaka-influence ng love life? Siyempre, dating life muna. So kapag ginalingan natin sa dating, magiging smarter and stronger tayo sa dating, then it will put us in a situation na it will increase our happiness level. Yun lang naman ang goal natin, Suzy. Karamihan sa atin gusto mag-love life kasi gusto maging happy or gusto mag-create, gusto mag-build ng family. And so there's no way to start it but to actually first improve yourself. Second is improve your mindset when it comes to dating para kasi Suzy pala, iwas kami dun sa mga tao na parang hindi, I'm gonna find someone who's gonna accept me as I am. Like, yes, that's so beautiful, finding someone who would accept you and your flaws and all. But really, would you really want to show your worst to the person who loves you? We don't want that. We believe that, putting your best foot forward is okay because that person who loves you deserves the best of you. So when we work on ourselves, and then we actually, try to make ourselves better, then we also find better matches. Ganun lang yun. Sabi nila, trash in, trash out. Good things in, good things out. So
exactly.
That's the principle that we follow for Singles Events Manila. Be better so you will have the freedom to choose.
Yes, that's very powerful, and I really believe that because the same thing with you sa singles, ako with entrepreneurs. I feel like I can create many more programs for entrepreneurs, and I really adore that for you because this is really your advocacy. You're championing this, and I'm pretty sure I'm looking forward na maka-attend ako ng isa sa mga events mo. But I'm so happy to hear that you are making your services very inclusive because I think 90% of my friends are gay, and I'm pretty sure until now, nahihirapan pa rin sila. Some of them are really great. They're great people and professionals. And they are, lawyers, doctors, these people. And I'm pretty sure you have some clients like this.
Of course, yes.
Na ang hirap makakuha ng oras. 'Di ba? Kasi when you're doctor, you're almost like 24/7 inside the hospital. Is there any particular story na meron kang gano'n na sobrang wala talagang oras?
Correct. I have a lot of doctor coaching clients. So, ito talaga yung pag nakikita mo, cute naman sila, ang ganda naman nila. Kaso, Coach Vee, sabi ko, may crush ka ba? Sabi niya, yeah, oo, yung fellow doctor niya din. Pero sabi ko, nag-usap na ba kayo? Sabi niya, oo, very professional. Sabi niya, ang tapang ko pa nga pag nakikipag-usap ako para hindi mapansin na crush ko siya. I was like, matapang ka pag nakikipag-usap ka sa crush mo. So I always tell these professionals, doctors, lawyers, like when it comes to your dating life, huwag mong dalhin yung persona mo at work kasi magkaibang aspeto yun. So di ba yung mga business owners katulad ni Suzy, pagdating sa like Coach Vee as like founder for Singles Events Manila, like matapang pagdating sa running a business because you have to have that, like dapat may decision making ka, dapat mabilis ka mag-isip, dapat. Pero when it comes to like, for example, at least for my dating life, like, I want to be able to step back and relax and see what the man can do for me. Kasi pagod na ako, Suzy, like, running family, running business, running my life. So sana, I do believe na maraming alpha women na nanonood. We don't have to be alpha when it comes to our dating. Like, hindi mawawala ang importance mo, ang value mo as a woman when you get in touch ano ba nature natin? It's really we're very feminine individuals. We are females, kaya nga females. Kaya lang tayo nagtatapang because of the demands of our work, of our life. So parang, di ba, nagiging magagalitin tayo and everything. But I do believe that dating is one of those times where you can relax. Just, let the man see what the man can do for you. Like, at least as much as possible, kahit gano'n natin ka-control freak, wag tayo like mag-dictate kasi gusto natin makita, like, what is this man capable of doing? Because if you arrange all dates, if you plan all your meetings and whatever, hindi na mag-iisip yung lalaki, tatama rin na yan. So, ikaw nagagawa lahat, and we don't want that. We want,
my God.
Men feel like a superhero when you give them a chance to be a Superman. So, give them that too.
I love that reminder. Thank you so much for that. Okay.
I'd like to show you guys, like, hello to MJ Herona if you're there. So, permission. So, this is the coaching client that I was telling you guys about. So, I'm just gonna quickly, and I want you guys, sana, if you can follow them kasi meron silang vlog. So, ito yung coaching client ko. Girl, yung the one
niya. Ilang taon na siya?
I think he's 33. He's an engineer. And the girl is parang younger ng a few years. So parang mga kaidaran lang natin. So guys, follow Mitch Santos. Meron siyang vlog kung saan niya sinusulat yung love story nila ni client. So do follow them as well.
I love that. Also, okay, meron akong question.
Okay.
Because I think I shared with you this the last time, and I want the other ladies maybe to hear this as well. Like, my type is not Filipinos. So do you have any venue where I can meet other people outside the country, or I don't know, for matching?
Of course, yes. So, di ba parang pag-iisipin mo, pandemic, walang travels, hindi ka na All right. So, Susie, let me start by telling you that Singles Events Manila for Elite Matchmaking, we are serving a lot of foreign and also foreign individuals from Europe, from the USA, and from UAE who wants to meet Filipinas, diba? Pero when we say wants to meet Filipina, ayaw namin yung parang super dominant na lalaki tapos ibuboss around yung girl. We're looking for women who are professionals, who are alpha, yung medyo malakas din yung personality. Kasi, syempre, we want them to be like equal partners. Ayaw namin na naghahanap ka ng Pilipinang asawa, kakatulungin mo? Hindi pa. Bawal ka dito. Alright? So we love actually parang interracial dating also kasi ang ganda ng mga anak niyan, for sure.
Totoo yan, pang Miss Universe. Yan talaga yung peg ko.
So we understand, and of course, Filipinas are beautiful, and not just beautiful, they're very caring individuals. So we're not surprised that a lot of men also from the outside wants to date Filipinas. But one thing that I would recommend for Filipinas who feel like ang Pinoy ay hindi para sa kanila. Parang katulad ko before, Susie, akala ko I'm really meant for someone who's not Filipino kasi personality ko, iba, lakas-lakas. May looks. Usually sa Philippines, type nila, uso kasi that time yung mga chinita, maputi. I was like, hindi ako benta dito. Saan kaya akong country benta? So, may ganon. And ladies, and even gents, that's true. Possible na hindi ganon kasi ang attractiveness level, that's also cultural. Pwedeng sa isang country, attractive yung matatangos yung ilong, sa isang country naman, attractive yung malalaki. So find your country, find your niche. And during pandemic, you can actually do that by first looking at, wag mo nang looking outward, tingin ka muna sa akin, ano ba ang gagawa na para mas attractive ako. Siguro when it comes to, since gusto ko ng foreigner, may English, or kung gusto ko makasawa ng French, dapat marunong ako mag-French. So mag-French classes ka. And when you take French classes, wag yung local. You take the international crowd, all virtually. So this is me telling everyone, if you want to meet foreign people, imagine mo kasi yung ideal guy mo. Yung ideal guy mo, anong ideal girl niya? So, syempre, gusto niya din ng, siguro speaks the language, gusto niya din ng So imagine her ideal girl. And if you want that, if you think that you could be better if you improve your language, if you, yung mga Toastmasters, mga ganyan, join organizations that are parang international level. Hindi
Yes.
naman natin kailangan local eh. Sabi nga nila, think bigger. If you want international crowd, then join international forums. Ang daming free webinars that are being attended by, foreigners as well.
I love that.
Improve your English and join this discussion. Natuto ka na, may chance ka bang magka-love life.
Yeah, mag-hangout ka sa mga communities. Oh my gosh, yes. That's Do you also advise them about that?
Which one? Who? Our clients?
Like you like hang out on different webinars.
Oh, our clients, we don't advise them that because they're working with us already. Like, so we basically serve them that. Hindi na nila kailangan maghanap. But those who are not working with us, that's what you can do. Pero kung gusto mo mas mabilis yung buhay mo, then you come and work with Singles Events Manila.
I love the segue. Uy, pero yeah, I'm such a big believer of coaching, and this is the reason why I created this show, because I have students here and they are on different industries, different types of coaching, right? And I want to expose them kasi like you are the first Filipina matchmaker in the Philippines, and there are so many things that they can explore in terms of coaching. And this is why I adore your business model. I adore what you're doing because I'm such a huge believer of coaching. I've seen a lot of transformations happen before me and with my students, and I'm pretty sure yung sinasabi mo kanina, it's a very fulfilling job. So I want to know, like, what would be your tip or advice to those who are starting in coaching?
Ayan. So, to everyone who wants to start their coaching business, what's beautiful about, like coaching services, and also like just to share Singles Events Manila, is we started it with zero capital. It's just really that strong desire to put out in the world whatever you want the world to learn from you. So just like Singles Events Manila, we just want people to start connecting with single professionals. So pagdating naman sa coaching, our intention is their dating life will be so much better if they know tips and tricks that could make them stronger and smarter sa love. So ano yung parang something na pag namatay ka gusto mong, ay, magaling kasi yun sa ganito. O kaya, natuto ako doon dahil sa, so what is your, sabi nga nila, what is your why? But for me, you could ask yourself, ano ba yung something na excited kang ituro sa ibang tao? Then, you don't need, I'm telling you, you don't need, like we started again, Singles Events Manila with zero, walang puhunan, laway lang. And you can do the same. Yeah,
that is actually what my friend told me about coaching industry. Sabi niya, laway lang yung puhunan mo.
No, that is true. But also, there has to be accountability. If you're gonna teach this, make sure that you're good. Because if they listen to you and their life gets messed up, konsensya mo yun. Diba?
That's true.
But if you see that whatever you're teaching worked for you, work for the people that you also help, it couldn't be like, pwede namang hindi 100% because it happens like a lot of different situations. But if you see that their life will actually improve kapag na-share mo yung alam mo, I mean, that's gold. And people can pay you for that.
I love it. Yeah. And for those of you guys who are, for those naman that are single right now, what would be your biggest advice?
My biggest advice is to improve yourself so that you will have more manliligaw and you will have more people who will be attracted to you. Because again, you can be lazy, like make yourself like very unattractive, but also be prepared na yung mga lalapit sa'yo, yung quality ng mga manliligaw mo is ganun din. But, excuse me, if you are that person who values self-care, who values, like education, self-improvement, then you will most likely like get people who will be attracted towards that kind of goal. And this is not just me speaking. I'm speaking towards science because because people are likely to fall in love with people na parang they see themselves in. So if like I find a man who also likes self-improvement, who also loves, people, and they want, like he or she wants to like conduct himself in a very like nice way, then like nado-draw ako doon because that's me. So think about what kind of people will be drawn to you in your current state. Kung gusto mo ng better quality, you also have to make yourself better quality. So parang ganun lang. Trash in, trash
Yes.
out, good stuff in, good stuff out.
Beautiful words, Coach V. And last question, how do you define or redefine freedom?
So for me, freedom is actually being having that option to, of course, to choose, just like Singles Events Manila. But it's really dying without the what ifs. Kasi nagawa mo yung mga things and na-meet mo yung mga taong gusto mo.
I love that. Thank you so much for being in this show, Coach V. And before we end, I want you to use this time to promote anything. Baka may mga, ayan, maraming nakikinig na single ladies sa ating comment section.
Ayan. Sa ating mga,
What can you offer? Yes.
right, sa ating mga single ladies and single gents, again, we don't want to die without excuse me, realizing our fullest potential. I know that you can like be more attractive in so many ways, either personality man yan, sa packaging, and that we could guide you whatever kung anong gusto mong ma-achieve when it comes to dating. So again, we've mentored, we've helped so much. We've worked with thousands, literally thousands of singles since 2014. And we do believe we are here for a purpose. Gusto lang namin kayo to end up with someone who is worthy of you. So Singles Events Manila is on Facebook and on Instagram. If you also want to learn like dating tips based on science for free, I'm also on Instagram, Date Coach V. So I am Date Coach V on Instagram. Susie, it has been a pleasure. This is the first time that I've shared like a little bit on the backstage of Singles Events Manila. So I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having me. And
You're
thank
very much welcome. Yeah, I'm flashing all your your socials, so Single Events Manila, and then your IG at Date Coach V. So when is your next event going to be? Is it going to be this Friday? You will have another event?
So our events are all exclusive to our members. So if you
Oh,
are a
okay.
member of our social club, guys,
Mm-hmm.
it's very cheap to meet singles. It's very cheap to be part of the club. It's just like 1,000 a month, 1,000 a month, and you get to attend like 4 events in a month. So that's every Saturday. It's all virtual, but at the same time, if you want to learn like what are the other services of Singles Events Manila, nasa fan page natin yan. But Susie, I'd also like to promote na as part of my personal advocacy, we're doing like free dating shows where we teach people on the science of dating. So do watch out for Dating University every week naman. The
In
schedule
Kumu.
is in Kumu. Yeah, the schedule is on
Okay.
my Instagram also, Date Coach. So let's all be smarter and stronger sa love, guys. You'll be happier that way.
Okay, yeah. Oo nga, hindi pa ako nakaka-attend. So, I want to attend one Saturday for that. And how
Yeah,
many, so just to set the expectations, how many people are usually attending in one social club, like or the members of the social club?
correct. So we have around 50 members. Every Saturday, you should
Wow.
see 20 to 30 attending. But
Mm-mm.
also,
Okay.
pag last week of the month kasi we have what we call mini dates. Pinapa-date
Mm-mm.
namin sila one-on-one. So hindi lang puro
Mm-mm.
laro, have fun and catch up. Meron ding practice dating. So magme-mini dates kayo. So, this is a mix of the social club is a mix of getting to know singles, expanding your network, being smarter and stronger sa love because I also go there to teach science-based dating. And of course, just having a good time on a Friday night.
I love that. Oo nga, kailangan natin mag-relax, no? Okay, so again, thank you so much, Coach V, for your very insightful words and encouragement, especially thank you guys for the comments, Rose, I think dami pa si Sarah, thank you, Gina, Geraldine, and your husband as well. Thank you for the support. Yeah, and yeah, please catch us on so yung sinabi ni Coach V on Kumu, so they have the dating university there, and for me I have a private Facebook group for Filipino coaches community, and you can also join Coach V if you want to because you can promote your services there. The objective or the vision of this community is for me to or for us to collaborate really with other coaches, because I think Filipino has a lot of potential when it comes to coaching, but yun
Mhm.
nga medyo nag-explore pa tayo kung ano yung mga possible, and you are the pioneer when it comes to matchmaking, and I'm pretty sure that maybe some people might be interested as well to follow your footsteps. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just exposing them to different types of coaching that is available somewhere else around the world, and baka may ma-inspire to do this as well, especially if you genuinely love serving other people and teaching
Yeah,
them, yeah, your own school of thought, right?
exactly.
So sobrang daming possibilities, just like what Coach V said. I mean, this pandemic could be an opportunity for us to expand our business online and also create impact for other people, because we are transforming lives here. So this is a really good business, to be honest, because people are paying you for transforming their life, right? And every Thursday, I have this, the Create Your Own Freedom series, and you can watch out for the next episode. I think we're going to have another international coach. And every other Friday, I have Fuck Up Fridays for startup entrepreneurs, because still I'm advocating as well, quitting your 9 to 5 and being an entrepreneur
Oh,
instead.
that's it.
Yeah, so thank you again so much for this time, and I hope I will see you guys again soon. Thank you for being with us with Coach V. The socials are here to follow Singles Events Manila and date Coach V. And I will see you again next Thursday, and remember that you already have a gift to create your own freedom. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.